Nick, we just learned that the presidential palace was officially handed over to the Taliban. Just remarkable images coming in all day long of this transfer of power, which has happened so quickly. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I mean, I think officially is probably the wrong word there. We're talking about a situation where the president, maybe former president now, Ashraf Ghani, leaves town unbeknownst, nobody aware of this. We simply learned about it from rumours and then his own officials, one of them saying to me, quote, they ran away, him and his close circle. And then it appears to have been a power vacuum here in Kabul. Clearly, reports all day the Taliban were nearby, possibly moving into the outskirts. By dusk, it was very evident they were clearly inside the city itself. And the natural extension of that, of course, is the images that we've seen now of their fighters inside the presidential palace, most likely in one of the key offices of former President Ashraf Ghani, who released a statement on Facebook from wherever he is. We don't know that at the moment. There were thoughts he'd flown to Tajikistan originally, but we understand that isn't probably the end of his journey. He essentially said, and I paraphrase here, that he did all he could for his country, but was faced with a choice of essentially sticking around or facing armed Taliban trying to get into the palace. Well, those armed Taliban did eventually get into the presidential palace and allowed a camera crew from Al Jazeera Arabic in with them. At one point, the reporters seemed to ask questions. One of the gentlemen responded in English, saying he had been in Guantanamo Bay for 8 years, and then at moments they simply fell silent and just wanted the world to see them armed inside the corridors of what had been the Afghan government, backed by the United States power. So just to explain the noise you're hearing above me at the moment, Jim, what's been remarkable tonight, the occasional crackle of gunfire, yes, but a persistent noise of US helicopters here. Over the years I've lived here, been here, I haven't heard this much air traffic, and it's clearly a bid to protect what's happening at the airports, the shipping out of thousands, possibly certainly hundreds of Americans, but maybe also two Afghans that assisted the American presence here. And it's a sort of haunting sound, frankly, because of its consistency in the skies here. Nick,
I was just going to say, do you suspect that this is, you're